Hey flooring pros, today I'm going to be talking about how to use artificial intelligence to get more flooring leads and ultimately help grow your flooring company. Now, of course, this is the talk of the town right now with AI and everything, and it can be pretty overwhelming, honestly, just knowing how to use it, what to do with it, what even is it, and more importantly, how can you actually apply this to your flooring company, which is the most important thing. And I think it's one of those things where you get so overwhelmed where you almost don't end up doing anything with it just because you don't know what to do, or there's almost too many options. And I think it's more of the latter in this case with artificial intelligence, because it's kind of this new awesome thing and it really can do so many crazy things. So my goal here with this video today is I just want to give you 5 very applicable things that you can do for your flooring company to help generate more leads and help grow the flooring company, just kind of provide more efficiency in the company, all that kind of stuff. So here's just kind of 5 ideas. This list is not exhaustive, of course, but these are just 5 things that you can just go and kind of start to do and think about today. So number 1 is going to be idea generation. So this is one I like a lot. This is actually one of the probably most this is probably the most used thing that I use AI for. It's just like, hey, if you go to ChatGPT, let's say, hey, like give me ideas on like what kind of content I should use to post on Facebook and Instagram and TikTok or whatever for my flooring company. Give me 10 ideas and make it based around installation and or like tips I can give to my audience or whatever, right? So, or like ideas on, hey, like what kind of offer should I be doing? Give me 10 ideas or 15 ideas for offers I can use for my advertisements or for my content, or hey, like ideas on sales I can do, or hey, what's the best sales technique that I can use to close more deals for my flooring company, and like the best way to do estimate appointments, like all of those things, right? Or like, hey, what's the best way to, organize my showroom? So there's just if you're needing ideas on stuff, if you feel like you're stuck, this is actually my favorite use right now of AI. Like I'll just go to ChatGPT and one funny thing I actually do, if I'm kind of confused on something too, it can almost provide clarity as well. If I'm confused on something, like, hey, explain this. What I'll do is I'll say, explain this to me like I'm a 5-year-old. So if I'm confused about whatever, so let's say the stock market, right? Just this is off topic a little bit, but like, hey, explain the stock market to me like I'm a 5-year-old, right? Like that's one thing I'll use it a lot for. That's like honestly probably my most used prompt, or one of them, is if I just don't know what something is or something means, I'll go there and I'll like ask it that. So you can kind of use it for clarity as well and stuff to understand things better. But I do love it for idea generation. I think it's really great. And it's the easiest way to apply it. You just go to ChatGPT, go to Google Gemini, and just type in, hey, give me ideas for this, or what should I do for this? Number 2, copywriting. This is probably I'd say it's probably the second most common way that I use AI right now, especially obviously because I work in marketing and work with flooring companies on their marketing. So you can say, hey, give me website content. Give me homepage website content that includes my services and my products. And these, I do hardwood, vinyl, laminate, carpet, and I do these kinds of installation. I do refinishing, and lay it out in such a way that is like it has all the different services as headlines, or like bullet points, and then below that is a quick paragraph description of what it is. So you can get like very detailed with how you use it and like how you prompt it. You can do some crazy prompts. I would say an AI specialist. These are just like some very basic things that you can just go and do today. So yeah, copywriting's awesome. You can do it for like for writing ads, like if you're doing Facebook, Instagram ads, Google ads, YouTube ads, whatever. You can do it for writing content for like posts you make, like organic posts, for emails, right? Like, hey, this, like if you have a mad client that emails you, you can plug in the email to ChatGPT, let's say, and just say like, hey, how would you best respond to this in like a light tone, right? Or like a nice tone. So like there's just, so copywriting kind of can go pretty far and extended in a lot of different ways. So I love using it for copywriting. I think it's great. Number three, this is starting to get a little more advanced now. Number three is AI assistant to reply to customer questions and inquiries using SMS, voice, chat, and email. So this is a really, really awesome one. This is where like a lot of people, like when it comes to the marketing and business side, when they talk about AI, this is, I feel like a lot of what they're talking about majority of the time is like having an AI bot, like plugging in an AI bot into your flooring company and having it reply to any text that comes in. You can just kind of, you can set up multiple bots too. You can kind of just have a general Q&A bot that will reply through SMS. If a customer or a lead texts you, it can reply back to answer questions or whatever. You can do it through chat. So like if someone chats from your website, if you have a chat bubble or whatever, you can have it reply to that automatically. So you're essentially automating like all these like messages, so you don't have to do it manually, which is really great, right? And you can set it up to where it replies within like 15 seconds or like 5 seconds or like a minute or whatever. And you can train these bots on your website. You can plug in, essentially your website, your URL, or whatever stuff you want it to be trained on. If you have systems and processes in your flooring company, like SOPs, like in a Google Doc or whatever, you can upload those things to most bots, and it will train and it'll like learn from the content that you give it, and it'll allow them to answer the questions better. So you essentially can have an assistant, an executive assistant that always is replying, that never gets tired, that will work 24/7. So it's really, really incredible. And then this is kind of a newer one that's coming into play that we're going to be testing out, is voice AI. So you can, it's the same exact idea, like with SMS, chat, and email. They reply back to that automatically and dynamically. But if like someone calls your flooring company, right, and says, hey, I'm looking for an estimate on this, or do you have this? Can you help me with this? Whatever. You can have an actual voice, an AI voice that will talk to your leads and can book them for appointments or get their information or whatever. So this is definitely an up and coming one that's like, can be like really insane and super helpful for your flooring company. So anyway, AI assistant, that's a really, really awesome one. And then this is one of my favorites. I mean, they're all my favorites. I keep saying that, but I love this one a lot. Appointment booking. Like you can set up another bot. This is more like a general Q&A bot, right? You can have a bot that's specifically for appointment booking. That you say, hey, your only goal is like book appointments. Meaning, like if you're running ads or whatever, and people text you or email you, you say, hey, you respond back in a way that will get them to book an appointment. So like, yes, answer their questions and whatever inquiries they have, but like make sure your questions back are like to book an appointment. Like asking, hey, okay, so are you available this Friday or this Saturday? We've got 1 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 5 o'clock open. Which one works best for you? So you can train these bots to automatically, respond back through SMS, voice, chat, and email again to book appointments for you on your calendar. Like pretty insane stuff. Get the address, all of that. So if you've got ads running, it's a really awesome way. One that we're going to be testing out more with our flooring companies that we do marketing for. It's a really, really awesome one. So appointment booking is really great. And lastly, content creatives for posts or for ads. So this can almost go into, these two as well, kind of fits in that bucket. But like you can use AI to get images and to get videos. Like ChatGPT does this, I think, and a lot of them are starting to do this more now, where you say, hey, give me 5 pictures of, before and afters for flooring, or like give me a video of like walking through a flooring job. So you can like, it's only going to get better and better too with how quality these images and videos look. So you can definitely do that. If you don't have a lot of creatives, if you don't have a lot of content you can just go and get some AI ones. Sometimes they don't quite work as well. So, depending on what it is, I always like to use actual pictures or pictures of people and things like that. But it's a great, great thing. If you just want more content and want to scale it up, you can definitely use AI for that. So, hope this was helpful. Again, I know it's a super overwhelming world with AI, and the things that you can do with it. So I hope these are just 5 things that you can just go apply to your flooring company today and help it grow.